Honestly, if you really think about it, this world is really messed up. Like, if you were to turn on the news right now, you would probably hear about a robbery or a bullying or a shootings. Things like that are what grabs our attention and what seems to always be on top of other things like kindness and good acts and deeds. Why is it that that gets so much publicity and not random acts of kindness? Is it possibly because it seems like much more evil is expressed in this world than niceness and kindness? If we all did a single random act of kindness every single day, it would honestly change this whole world. It would change how people communicate with each other, how people treat each other, and it would change so many things in general. Random acts of kindness have many positive outcomes. The first one is that not only others feel happy and satisfied whenever you do something for them, but you also feel that satisfaction and accomplishment whenever you do something nice for others. A second thing is that whenever you actually do a random act of kindness, it is it is much more than just a single thing. Like you actually put out there an energy, a positive energy that you had within you, and others see it, and others want it also. Others want to feel that positive energy, and they want to express and release that positive energy too. A third thing that random acts of kindness do is that you influence a lot of people and you grab their attention and they do the same. And if one person does it, it's like a domino effect. Like everybody will do it and it'll be common, and if everybody's doing it, this world would honestly be much better. My first point on that one, I stated that whenever you do a random act of kindness, it benefits the others just as much as it benefits you. You do something for another person and it satisfies you. It makes you happy within yourself because whenever you do something, you see the person smile or you see them laugh or they're gracious towards you. And that brings self satisfaction and it makes you be like, oh, I did this for them. I changed their day. They were having a bad day and now they have a smile on their face. You can honestly accomplish so much with simple things like saying yes ma'am, yes sir. It's those polite words and it's simple gestures like waving or saying hey or asking how you're doing, how their day's going, opening the door for them. It's small things that actually go a long way. And not only you get the good feeling, but so do they because you changed their day. It went from being bad to having someone do something or having someone go out of their way to make them feel happy. And that makes both you and them happy. My second point was that whenever you do random acts of kindness, it gives out this positive energy. Whenever you do something kind, you're not going to have a bad attitude. You're not going to be in a bad mood. You're probably going to be happy and you want to express that happiness with others. So you end up releasing all this positive energy and others want to experience that too. It makes them want to do it too. So that leads to my third point where I state that you become an influence to others, from little kids to adults, especially little kids. If adults do random acts of kindness, the little ones see them. The little ones are always trying to be like the elders, and whenever they see you opening the door or saying polite, like respectful words to others, it makes them learn from that young age that kindness is something that brings happiness to you and to others. So if you just do a simple thing, it can influence others from little to big kids to grandparents to anyone really. And if you really think about it, this whole world is basically a bandwagon. what someone does, another person wants to do to fit in. This person has a lot of followers, and in some cases, in today's society, it seems like we let the bad people be the leaders. But if someone steps up and does random acts of kindness, then they can become a leader, and then they will also obtain followers, which will lead to a different society. It's honestly all within you. Random acts of kindness have so many positive outcomes, and it's not something you can't accomplish. It's not like you can't open the door for someone or be grateful for something someone did to you. It's being polite that actually goes a long way. Kindness doesn't have to mean that you have to buy them something or you have to do this big old thing. Kindness is something that you do for them from within your heart without expecting anything in return. And honestly, in today's world, how bullying and suicide and all these tragic things are so common, learning how to do a single random act of kindness and influencing others will go a long way. If you are having a bad day and no one's around and you see someone, you can make your own day better by going and doing something good for that person. So just think about it. Random acts of kindness aren't hard to do, and they end up benefiting everyone in the end. So I hope you go out and do a random act of kindness today.